Okay, so I want to continue with this bathroom, and so let's look at this view. And here, so we have this view, and looks like it's going to go through that steel beam, but that's okay. As long as we're within the middle third of this beam, I think we're going to be okay. And that is 3 inches. So what I want to do now is I need to pipe up these floor drains. Do I have my P-traps on my, yeah, okay. So I have my P-traps on my lavatory. So next is going to be my floor drains. So let's rotate this 90 degrees counterclockwise. I'm going to look at my floor drain so that I can make the connection to this 3-inch. This is a 3-inch sanitary. That's system type sanitary. And let's look at the section view. So it doesn't matter. Once you click on this section, you can go anywhere. Let's go here. And we are here. Wow, that's right on top of it. Looks like I can't go straight down, so I'm going to move. Is it pin? Usually you want to pin your fixtures, but I see that it's right on top of this. I think this is a truss. Let's look at this, and it is a joist angle bar. Okay, and it's one of these. It's this one. Okay, so that's the one I'm looking at. This one right there. That one right there. That's the one I'm looking at. Okay, so if you look at the where was I? Looking at the section, is this guy. So I had to move my floor drain over, and let's see if we can draw a pipe down and make sure that it's okay. We have a PVC. System type is sanitary. So I'm going to go down. What I need to do is connect into this 3-inch. So I'm going to go down, and I don't worry about the slopes. Not in these tight spaces, okay? Because it takes too much to try and leverage it so that your fittings fit. And you can hit and miss and trial and error for, sometimes it seems like for days. But if you don't concentrate on having this slope, because it's too close. There's no need to slope this for, what is this? For 16 inches, okay? So just kind of go in, and you want to modify and just kind of line it up with that guy. Just kind of line it up. And the same with this other floor drain. I'm going to come down. And here now I can align it with my other with my other pipe. So it's going to line up with this guy. So, but what I need to do after I do that, let's go back. Let's put a P-trap on this guy. We have a P-trap, and we have a P-trap. Another P-trap, okay. And I want to go back. Let's go back. I'm going to split this guy, because what I need to do is put a double. I'm going to put the same. Let's go here. You see, only this is the vertical. It's in the vertical. It's a double. It's a T reducing double sanitary. This one's vertical now. The second one is going to be a different size, but it's going to be horizontal. It's going to lay on that pipe. It's going to lay on this pipe. But what I need to do is I need to split it up. Split element or split with gap. I'm going to split the element here. And your way might be different. Let's do this. I'm going to bring it down here. Okay. So I think, let me go back. Maybe I can do this. Let's turn off the architects, and I'm going to turn off the structure so we can only see what we're doing. Okay, so that's our split, the difference between these two, okay, which is what I just did here. So I'm going to try something. If I do create similar and go back to my floor plan and put it right here, let's see what happens. Okay, so that looks okay. So I didn't have to go back into the library and do anything. What's going on? Let me change this to a realistic, and let's do a fine. Look at this guy. So I need this to be 3 inches. So I'm going to change that to 3. Okay. So now I'm going to do the same thing that I did in the vertical double wide that I'm going to do now. Just kind of put a little spool of pipe there, and the same for the right side. Okay. Now, let's just make sure that these two are lined up, so, and they are not pinned. Oh, okay. Pinned. They should be pinned, but I did not pin them, but I will. For example, let's see, this and my other laboratory should be pinned, so I'm going to pin those two. Okay, so my water closet should be pinned. Okay, so those are pinned. Now, I'm going to line these two up. Line the first one up with the second one, so it's okay. Let's pull these two back a little bit. So you're always editing. Oh, don't want that. You are always editing. Editing, you're designing, you're editing, you're trying to figure out the floor plan. There are so many things that you're trying to do so that everything works out the way you want it. And can I fill it? Let's fill it. Fill it. Yeah, I like that. But this has to be, this can't be this has to be a Y combo, I think. I think this has to be a double Y combo. Let's undo this. Undo. And let's see if I can make this, instead of it being, this is sanitary, this is the wrong fitting. It should be a combination Y. Combination Y with 8th bend double. Now, that's the correct fitting. This guy. All right, that's the one I want. I'm glad I had enough space in here. Otherwise, it would have given me an error. So let's go back. I think I have enough where I can align here and there. Yeah, okay. Now I can do my fillet. So I fill it here, and that, missed it. So we'll go back. Let's fill it. Got it. Let's do it again on the right side here and fill it. Now, and from here, I'm going to come off I'm gonna come off the fitting, okay? I'm gonna come off the fitting and go back to my pipe, okay? So that seemed to work out okay. Let's go back and see what we got. Okay, that looks good. That looks good, that looks good, that looks good. We probably need a clean out back here. So let's go roof. And I'm gonna go here with my section view and go counterclockwise 90 so I can put a clean out on the back end of this 2-inch elbow, which is going to be that guy. Now I'm going to need to change. Here. Give it enough space because I'm going to need to put this is going to be a Y combo. When you go to it from a vertical to a horizontal, you're going to need a Y combo like that. And I'm going to put a cap here and call this a clean out. Okay, let's shift and use my arrow just a bit. We're gonna do it like that. Okay, so that looks fine, looks good. Okay, so we have those. Now the next, what we need to do is let's pick up the water closets. Let's go back. Go back and let's rotate, place here. I'm going to put it about right there so I can see what I'm doing, and go clockwise 90 so I can pick up my, let's go all the way. Is that 3-inch? Yeah, we got a 3-inch, and it's not sloping. I don't need for it to slope. Let's go here because it's just too much. The contractor is going to slope it, so I don't usually worry about any of that sloping, not in these spaces. Now, if it was from, let's say it was this pipe, let's create similar, say from here all the way, then I would slope it down, right? You know, then you would slope it. Okay, let's just say 1/8. You see? So it's sloping down, going from left to right. So, but the distance here would be critical. But I don't think anything is critical in these spaces. It's just, it's too much for Revit to handle. Trying to fit these fittings on a slope pipe is it's trial and error. Trial and error-ish. So let's go back. Okay. Let's bring these down because it's a floor mounted. We're going to come down and do the same as if we were handling the floor drains. Now see, that's coming all the way down. It's coming onto that truss. Okay. You see this? And we can see that it is coming down onto the truss. So what do we do about that? Let's see if I can open my structure. Okay. So you can see that. Now I don't know what the contractor is going to do about this situation, or what the structure is going to do about it, or what. But there's nothing we can do at this point because the building is going to go up, and we don't know who's going to go first. Is it the mechanical, or is it the plumbing, the electrical, or is it the structure, or the plumbing, whoever. But again, I'm not going to worry about it at this point. Okay, so let's go over and we can do the same. See, I'm rushing here. Okay, So we go over and we're gonna leave it. I need to slope that off. Okay. So the next time when what happened? Is that slope? I don't want this to slope. No. Here we go. Okay. Now, so we can, let's line these up. That's good. Line these up, and then now I can line up one pipe with the other pipe. Okay? So I'm going to stop here and continue with this, with this layout. So we don't need a P-trap for these water closets because it's an internal or an integral. We call it an integral. There's an integral trap within these within water closets, so we don't need a trap here. And again, the contractor can do this penetration through this beam, as long as it's in the middle third of the beam, then everything's okay. Okay, so I'm going to stop here, and I hope that everything is okay. So I'll talk to you guys later.